Good day, and thank you, Dr. Peters, for the kind invitation to talk about my research. My name is Johnny Figueroa, and I am an associate professor of neuroscience at the Loma Linda University School of Medicine. I investigate how childhood trauma leads to neurobiological changes that predispose individuals to emotional dysregulation, unhealthy coping behaviors, and obesity. We uncover how trauma rewires the brain and gut and how personalized interventions can restore balance and promote long-term well-being. Obesity is a complex, multifactorial, and largely preventable disease. However, few studies have investigated the relative contribution of individual factors to the etiology of obesity. Our laboratory has pioneered studies addressing the individual and combined effects of early life events, genetics, mental health, and diet quality, and how each of these factors may contribute to obesity and emotional dysregulation. Our goal is to determine the biology connecting early life trauma to obesity. And to do that, we focus on youth from underrepresented backgrounds and marginalized communities who are most at risk, aiming to turn biological vulnerability into resilience. In my laboratory, we are invested in understanding the relationship between stress and what we eat. When we are stressed, we tend to make poor nutritional decisions that can increase our stress levels and cause other problems. We may do this because we're in a hurry and it's easier to consume packaged foods that may be less healthy, or we may do this because we crave less nutritious foods when we're stressed. We basically self-medicate. This happens because stress hormones, such as cortisol, promote the consumption of foods rich in saturated fats. On the other hand, diets rich in saturated fats and sugars promote stress-related changes in homeostatic and allostatic systems. For example, increased glucocorticoid production. We are identifying how stress and diet quality interact. What is that interplay and how that can lead to changes in mental health? Our work uses cutting-edge neuroscience to support the next generation of personalized tools for prevention and healing. One strategy is the use of animal models. For example, this video shows our animal model in which adolescent rats are being immobilized and exposed to a predatory threat, in this case, a living cat. The model mirrors conditions of lack of control and that promote traumatic stress responses in humans. This time-lapse video shows notable alterations in behavior among rats that were subjected to early life adversity, or ELA. These two right here. Some of the behaviors that we observe include high ambulation and increased time in the eating zone. These rats stay a long time eating, and that results in body weight gain, obesity-like behaviors, and some of them develop binge eating-like behaviors as well. Our models are building the biological and behavioral maps for next generation AI-powered personalized medicine tools. We bring innovation by merging multiple technologies for biomarker discovery, including microbiome, behavioral profiling, and neuroimaging. We're also at the forefront of identifying biologically informed targets using behavior and pharmacology. And we anticipate that our work will lead to new complementary approaches that will promote resilience using the microbiome and diet as main strategies. Once again, thank you for this opportunity. Here are some media outlets where you can follow our laboratory and find more information about our research. Thanks once again, and have a great day.